next guest tonight is an actor you've loved for decades. She now literally eats your heart in Santa Clarita Diet.
You go talk to Ed, and if he's undead, we know it's the clams. And if he's feral, we go back together and make him regular dead. In the meantime, I'm gonna take that meeting with Carl.
Speaking of making people dead, you should not go talk to Carl by yourself.
Don't worry, I have a plan. I'm just gonna act like old Sheila, who's demure and chipper and never had an orgasm while eating a man's liver.
Please welcome Drew Barrymore. So nice to see you.
It's so nice to see you, too.
I have not seen you since I interviewed you in character on the old show, and back then I couldn't actually appreciate being with you to the degree that you deserve, because I was a jerk.
No, you weren't, but I tend to overdo it with people I love, and I love you so much, and I've watched every single episode of your show ever. If I would travel and I would come back 2 months later, I would go through every episode because I wouldn't have missed it. And my children's father, and I, we would watch it together, and I never missed one episode because I would always learn something from everything, even if it was past news. It was a completely different perspective.
Well, we aim to educate is primarily what we want to do. I'm an educator.
I do like news. I do like it satirically, but I feel like satirical news is also covering the stuff that even newspapers aren't, or you have to dig so deep, and it's, you just make the world a smarter, more educated place while making it palatable, because a lot of the stuff we're learning, it's
got a bitter aftertaste.
It's bitter really aftertaste. Rough stuff.
Little spoons full of sugar in there.
If you can serve it up in a delightful way, you've accomplished the God's work.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Now, what about, so you're a bit of a news fan, and you keep up on things. But what about talk shows? Because, as I was saying before, you've been entertaining us for almost 4 decades now. You've been on talk shows since you were 5 or 6 or something like that, right?
I did Johnny Carson in 1982.
Wow.
And I tripped on this step. And really, really ate it. I think they cut to a different angle in the camera because I was splayed.
Oh, yeah. Physical comedy. Physical comedy.
I was like, this is a lesson in humiliation.
How have they changed?
The Tonight Show, and you're 7 and you've completely eaten it.
Yeah.
But, it's cool. I worked with him all the time. I would go on the show when Jay Leno and Joan Rivers were on. I was on his show 8 times. And then I started bringing him gag gifts. He was on his 8th divorce, and I brought him a set of dishes with his name on it. And I was like, now your whatever woman you divorce is not going to want these. Because they say Johnny.
Wow.
Yeah, I was a real, card or something. I don't know why or how I had that sense of humor, but yeah, I, loved joking with him. And then in this very theater, I did something in particular with Mr. Letterman.
On his birthday. You famously pulled a little bit of a Bourbon Street on him, let's say.
I literally was like, what? I sometimes think, that doesn't feel like me. It's like a distant memory that just doesn't seem like me, but it is me, and that's kind of cool. I'm still down with that. I'm like a mother of 2. I'm completely I don't know. I'm such a different person now that it doesn't feel like me, but I'm still into it. I have. You only get one life.
You fight that feeling.
I'm a changed woman.
You were one of the first famous women in Hollywood to create her own production company in '95, right?
Yeah, Flower Films.
Flower Films, and that was really ahead of the curve. Now we're in a moment of female empowerment in Hollywood. Talk about diversity and inclusion. What do you think of this present moment we're in right now?
I think it's phenomenal and overdue and wonderful. And the only thing I ever have a personal thing about is tone. I don't want anything to have tone of anger. I know people say anger is healthy. I have a dark side that's completely, you know, a huge chasm, but I've never been an angry person. I never expected people to hand me anything, and I never expected them to believe in me. I had to create enough homework and data to show and prove to them. So I hope for people that they won't do it with anger and expectation, because what you really have to do is prove that you are capable. And what this important time is about is those doors opening for those people. So when
and then once you walk through the door, it's up to you.
Absolutely. I think it is. And when I was a woman or a girl, I mean, I started Flower Films when I was 19, I knew walking in these rooms that these guys were like, who is this woman in a JanSport backpack, which I still wear, by the way.
Okay.
Every day of my life. It's the best bag on the planet, especially with kids. But we walked in and we presented ourselves as capable girls, and it was in the era of the Hollywood power suit woman. You know, women were becoming heads of studios, but they were like almost trying to be men about it. And we were like, we're just girls, but here's how we would make Charlie's Angels. And we would show and make clip reels and prove ourselves, and so that we would leave no doubt or favors to be asked. And I think it's important for women to work hard at their dreams and to do it without anger. And I know this is a taboo thing to say in this time because it's ignited by anger. So I guess maybe there's a healthy anger and an unhealthy anger, but I can assure you that if you have the abilities and you stay positive and you don't expect things to be handed to you, but you really work towards them, all the greatness will come, because I was never treated like a little girl who couldn't do it. Maybe I had to earn it, but earning is okay.
Oh, that's great to hear.
So I say take the positive and capable approach and be tireless about it. Never, ever, ever stop working. I'm like a crazy worker.
No, now you've got The Sound of Clarita Diet on Netflix, second season, in which you play a suburban mom who is also a zombie. And which of those is more of a stretch for you? Which one?
When I was 7 years old and I did Firestarter, it was the first time I got an insight into what it would be like to blow people up, and I liked it. I did. I know I just said do things without anger, but there are some people on the planet where I was just like, I wish I could just shoot a fireball at you right now.
How often do you come home just coated with blood?
Almost every night, and I have to take a shower at the studio before I come home, and I will miss parts, and my children will look at me and go, what is all that red all over you? And I'm like, I'm painting. I painted all day at work. We painted red exclusively. It's, you know, kind of a art thing.
Now, you are something of a bohemian. You're a free spirit.
I guess so.
I would guess so, too, because you actually brought poetry for us to read.
Yeah, I was, like, thinking about, I always try to think on shows, like, how we could make it personal or do something, and so I just started putting together a huge list of poems for you.
So we picked a couple. You sent a long list. I love poetry. Would you want to read this one? This is one of the ones you chose.
Oh, sure.
I've got one you sent. It was your choice, but I'll read it.
Also, a little poetry at night's nice.
It's wonderful, yeah.
It's called So Now, ? By Charles Bukowski. The words have come and gone. I sit ill. The phone rings. The cat sleep. Linda vacuums. I am waiting to live, waiting to die. I wish I could ring in some bravery. It's a lousy fix. But the tree outside doesn't know. I watch it moving with the wind in the late afternoon sun. There's nothing to declare here, just a waiting. Each one faces it alone. Oh, I was once young. Oh, I was once unbelievably young.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. My baloney has a first name. It's Oscar. My baloney has a second name. It's Mayer. Oh, I love to eat it every day. And if you ask me why, I'll say, 'cause Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G. N-A. Beautiful. Santa Clarita Diet returns Friday on Netflix. Drew Barrymore, everybody. We'll be right back.